Peace, peace, Black people. Welcome to Yemima's World, the Jelly Moose's Cafe. We are our ancestors. It's always good to be Black in the land of the living once again. It is today's been kind of a warm day, rained a little bit this morning, this afternoon. It is very chilled. Um, I was off today from my regular 9 to 5 plantation. I had my last class with the pre-K students, and then they had a graduation for their students that were graduating from pre-K to kindergarten. And it was 15 little ones, and they were so cute. They had on their cap and gown, and they were just adorable. I was asked to participate in their ceremony by drumming because they implemented Fungi, a Lafia song, into their ceremony. And I think this is the third or fourth school that has used the song that I have taught the pre-K students in their graduation. So it made me smile. Now, I am not a drummer by any stretch of the imagination, but to those little pre-Ks, I was Sheila E. And I wear that with a badge of honor. All right, so let's get into this topic tonight. I won't be before you long, said every Black pastor that has held you hostage for 4 hours. All right, so Tyler Perry is being sued. He and Terry J. Vaughn is being sued for their new Netflix series, She the People. So apparently, there is a nonprofit organization with the same name, She the People, that was founded by a woman named Amy Allison. And Amy Allison's nonprofit organization is about Black women or women of color in the political realm. And she has had conversations with Terry J. Vaughn, allegedly, about turning her nonprofit organization into a documentary or doing a documentary about her nonprofit organization. I don't know what happened with that conversation. I don't know if Terry J. Vaughn said no and then took the idea maybe to Tyler Perry, allegedly. And so Tyler Perry comes out with She the People. And it's also the nonprofit, I believe, is also based in the South. Now, Tyler, what the hell are you doing? So you could have at least, you and Terry could have at least changed the name of the show. Why would you know of an organization with the same name and then do a Netflix series with the same name and the same premise? The founder of the organization nonprofit said that she doesn't like the show because it really makes her organization look cheesy and cheap. Because She the People, I couldn't get through 2 episodes, 1.5 episodes, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. I've said before, Tyler Perry just has a different or the same character that he puts in every movie. There's always going to be a Medea character. There's always going to be an Uncle Joe character. There's always going to be some type of Tyler Perry character in all of his shows. And he's taken this woman's nonprofit, her serious nonprofit organization, and has turned it into a circus. So I hope she sues him for everything that he has. At least get the profits that he's made from the Netflix show. And if they continue with it, then they need to add her name or say that it's based on and give props to her organization or steer people to her organization. You need to do something, Tyler, to make this right. But I'm sure he'll get away with it as he has in the past. What I've seen online is when this came out, you see these Black women who are Tyler Perry supporters for Tyler Perry Can Do No Wrong, asking for a hedge of protection around Tyler Perry, and that this woman goes away. So they obviously didn't read any of the content about why she's suing, just that Almighty Jesus Christ, Tyler Perry Jr. is being sued. And my God, if you take away Medea, what else gonna do? So I find it disturbing the level of support that people will give to this man when a lot of his stuff is borderline X-rated. So yeah. He just finished. I think the movie Straw was just released earlier this week on Netflix, and that's the one starring Taraji P. Henson. I haven't seen it. I don't plan to watch it, even though it's a stellar cast, and he always has a stellar cast. He knows who to pull in to get other people. He knows who's hot in that moment to put into his movies so that people will watch. People who don't normally watch his movies, because he could put Andy Griffith in his movies and his supporters will um, still watch it. He could remake the Beverly Hillbillies and play Jed Clampett and Medea play Granny, and people would still watch it. So, yeah, he always has a stellar cast, but I don't intend to watch it, mainly because just looking at the trailer of it, it is a remake of two movies. It's like these two movies fused together. It's a remake of John Q, and it is a remake of John Boyega's movie Breaking. Now, if you have not seen Breaking, I urge you to watch it. It is on Hulu. It is based on a true story. And Straw, the Tyler Perry fiasco, is loosely based on Breaking. And I don't even know why I said loosely. More than likely based on John Q. In Breaking, he just basically put a female in the main role instead of a male. Now, again, it's a stellar cast. You have Taraji P. Henson, you have Sherry Shepherd, you have Tiana Taylor. So you have three powerhouses right there. Now, what I have seen is usually after his movies come out, you see interviews of the cast. When he did the last movie with, can't even remember the name of it, not Divorce in Black. Yeah, Divorce in the Black, where Megan Good was the lead actress, and you had other powerhouse actors and actresses in the movie. And right after the movie launched and was released, what he does is he brings the actors and actresses together, more so the actresses than the actors, and they talk about how much money Tyler Perry paid them. I'm starting to think that it's in their contract that they have to go out and talk about the money that he paid. And this one was no different. After Straw was released, I saw an interview with Sherry Shepherd, who was in tears, and Taraji P. Henson, who was still talking about how much money he paid, and Tiana Taylor about how much money he paid. And Sherry Shepherd was like, I can't believe this black man paid me this amount of money. And my question is, what do you have to compare it to? If Tyler Perry is the only black director or producer or creator that you have worked with, what are you comparing it to? Yes, he's going to pay you more than the white directors do, because they don't value us at all. But is he paying you comparable to whatever black directors who are in the same position that he is in has paid you? Have you worked with Lena Waithe? Have you worked with Shonda Rhimes? Have you worked with Ryan Coogler? Have you worked with Spike Lee? Have you worked with Issa Rae? Have you worked with these powerhouse black mogul filmmakers to say that he has paid you more money than anybody else? If he's the only black content creator that you work with, then yeah, I'm not surprised. And he sits back there and he listens to you talk about how much money he's paid you, and he has this sly grin on his face. And I don't get it, but hey, I'm just not a Tyler Perry fan. I don't think I'll ever will be. I've never ever really been a fan of Tyler Perry. My mother loved Medea. My mother was up in age and she loved Medea, and so I would watch those movies with her. But other than that, no. All right, that's it. I just wanted to bring this to your attention if you didn't know. But yeah, and according to Mr. Perry, this is not the first time he's been sued. He has been sued before, and I don't know what the outcomes were of his previous lawsuits, but I really hope that this one, that Miss Amy, and I can't remember her last name, Allison, that she gets her coins. I hope that either they give her what's due to her or take it off of Netflix, because it's named after her organization. My God, Tyler Perry, you are such a douche. All right, that's it. You know the drill. Love yourself, love each other, give each other some grace, give yourself some grace. Honor your ancestors, they will honor you. We are our ancestors. And until next time, family, stay black. Peace.